Hey everyone, welcome back to Constant Progression. Let me tell you a story about 3 a.m. Not the motivational 3 a.m., not the rise and grind 3 a.m., the real 3 a.m. Listen, okay, there was a grocery store cashier, night shift, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Same customers every night, insomniacs, night workers, just people avoiding empty homes. And then one night at 2 a.m., a man came through his checkout line. He bought $17.23 in groceries. The man paid with a $20 bill. And when the cashier handed him the receipt, the man just stared at it for a full minute. Then he looked up and he said, "Can I ask you something weird?" And the cashier said, "Sure." "Can you write something on this receipt? Anything. Just something a human would write to another human." So the cashier was kind of confused. He said, like what? And the man said, "Anything. Your name, the weather, a smiley face. I just need proof that someone saw me today." He said it like it was normal. So the cashier grabbed the pen and he wrote, "Hope you have a good night. Signed, Michael." Well, the man folded it carefully, placed it in his wallet. Then he said, "You are the first person who said anything to me in 6 days." 6 days. Michael, the cashier, he couldn't stop thinking about that. 6 days without human conversation. How does that even happen? So, so he started paying attention. The woman who buys cat food at 3 a.m. never speaks. The guy who gets coffee and donuts at 4 a.m., headphones in. The teenage girl buying single serve meals, eyes down all the time. Same store, same hours, completely alone, but together. So, so Michael started writing on every receipt. Things like, "You matter. Someone sees you. Hope tomorrow's better." For 2 weeks, nothing. Then one night, 3 a.m., the cat food woman, she read the receipt, looked up, first eye contact in 8 months. She said, "You're the one writing these?" She started crying. "I'm going through a divorce, living alone for the first time in 32 years. These are the only kind words I've gotten in months. I have 14 of these receipts on my fridge. 14 taped to a refrigerator because someone took 5 seconds to be human." Word spread. The coffee guy started talking. The teenagers started staying. People weren't just shopping anymore. They were showing up to exist around other humans who were awake when the world was sleeping. Look, the manager noticed, of course, and he said, "Why are people hanging out at 3 a.m.?" And Michael said, "They're lonely. They need somewhere to be." So he expected to get in trouble, of course, right? But instead, the manager put a bench outside the store with a sign saying, "The 3 a.m. bench for anyone who needs somewhere to be." So people started sitting there, talking, strangers becoming friends. Then the first man came back, 2 a.m., same time, but this time he brought someone with him. "This is David," he said. "He's going through something. I told him about you, about the bench." And before they left, the man handed Michael something. It was a receipt from 6 months earlier. This one, this was the first one he ever wrote on. It was laminated. And he said, "I kept this in my wallet every day. On the bad days, I read it. Proof that someone saw me. You saved my life with a grocery store receipt." Let that sink in, okay? Loneliness is an epidemic no one talks about. You don't know who's counting the days since someone spoke to them. You don't know whose fridge might be covered in your handwriting. You don't know. You just don't know when "have a good night" might be the only good night someone has. Being seen matters. Being seen saves lives. So here's my question for you. Who in your life needs a 3 a.m. bench? Who needs a receipt message? Who just needs proof that someone sees them? Don't wait. Write the note. Send the text. Make eye contact. Be human, because sometimes that small act is the difference between surviving and giving up. Again, thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, save it and give it a like. Follow me for more inspiring and uplifting stories. Also, share this story with anyone you feel needs to hear this message. And please, always be kind and shine your light on others' darkness. We are all going through our own darkness and need some light time to time. This is Constant Progression. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you again for watching, and thank you for your continued support.